From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your Evening Update.
This weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, enjoy 3 days of bucking, roping, and thrills at the Red Bluff Roundup. Friday is Patriot Day, brought to you by Food Max and Outback Contractors. Saturday is Sierra Pacific Industries and Windows and Corning Ford Day with an evening concert by Creed Fisher.
Don't tell me that you understand.
Sunday is Davidson and Heyman Family and Dignity Health St. Elizabeth Hospital Tough Enough to Wear Pink Day. Get your tickets now at these locations.
Good evening, everyone. If you are heading out to the Red Bluff Roundup here's a quick look at your forecast for the evening. A little warm to start off, but temperatures will quickly drop once that sun sets. We're going to be in the mid-70s by the time the rodeo starts, and by the time we get about 9 o'clock at night, you're down into the mid-60s, so it is cooling off significantly. That obviously is going to make for a pleasant evening for those of you heading out to the rodeo. Here's a look at our weather headlines. I do expect dry and warm conditions this weekend with above normal highs going well into next week. Now, there are going to be a chance for some isolated mountain showers even this weekend, but in particular as we go into next week. A little closer look at that in here in just a bit. Now, we do have a possibility for some rain near the end of next week. And this could include the valley, which we'll also get into here a little bit later. But first, here's your Krueger's Quickcast for your Friday, April 18th, for just a quick look at the weather for the next 24 hours. We start off with tonight, a little on the chilly side, upper 40s to low 50s for the valley. Still cold in Alturas, about 28, otherwise mainly in the 30s elsewhere in the mountains, and we're talking mid-40s for those overnight lows tonight on the coast. Now, there will be eventually some fog developing here tomorrow morning, I think, for parts of the coast here, but otherwise you're looking at mainly clear skies. Temperatures low 50s in the valley by 8 o'clock in the morning, upper 30s for Modoc County, and low 40s off into the eastern mountains. So we still have this area of low pressure kind of off to our east here. This is going to continue to move to the south and east. As it does that, that's going to allow those winds to relax. So if you're heading out to the Red Bluff Roundup this evening, it's going to start off maybe a little breezy, but then the wind should subside here going into tonight. Now, winds much calmer here to start off your Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, minus some, we'll call it breezy for the coast and some of the higher elevations, but shouldn't be that bad in the valley. So a beautiful day for your Saturday when we're talking winds in the valley too. Now let's talk about those chances for rain because we don't have any tonight. The fog does return for especially Humboldt Bay, but parts of Humboldt County. Here you can see these clouds moving in advance of a system that's expected to clip Northern California on Saturday. So parts of central and eastern Siskiyou County, Modoc County, could see a chance for a stray sprinkle or a brief light shower. This is nothing to cancel any outdoor plans, but don't be surprised if you run into that. And then I do expect that maybe as we go through the afternoon, there could be that potential for parts of northeastern Lassen County as well. But otherwise, everyone else is dry. We still have that fog persisting probably for a good portion of the day for especially Humboldt County, but probably not as bad. Probably more clearing skies here for, say, Delnor County as we take you into Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. Saturday at 10 p.m., there you can see that we've got the dry conditions out there, and it should make for, looks like some drier conditions. So here's what we've got, all right? Here's your Saturday. Temperatures upper 70s to about 80 in the valley. And there you can see in the higher elevations, temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. Susanville about 72, upper 50s to low 60s along the coast. Now, of course, you saw that chance for some of those showers for the afternoon for parts of Siskiyou, Modoc County, and not to mention off towards northeastern Lassen County as well. Let's take a look at your 7-day outlook for the valley. Temperatures around 80 degrees through the middle of next week. Then temperatures start to drop. I don't have any rain for Friday, but that may change because we could also be looking at, if we extend that into that next weekend, Saturday, maybe some wet weather. We'll see. No guarantees at this point. Here's a look at the coast, inland and for Trinity County, and we're kind of just keeping those temperatures fairly status quo through the middle of next week. Now, for the inland areas, for Trinity County, maybe a chance for some afternoon showers here developing. When I say inland, mainly northern Humboldt and Delnor County. Places like Garberville, Redway, you'll probably still be dry on Thursday, but then Friday, I think most areas will see that chance for showers inland for the coast and, of course, the higher elevations as well. Siskiyou, Modoc County, Eastern Mountains. There's that chance I was talking about for tomorrow afternoon, but nothing to cancel any outdoor plans over. Dry for Sunday through Tuesday, maybe some showers for some of the higher elevations on Wednesday, and then more chances off and on here for Thursday and into Friday of next week. That's a look at Krueger's Quickcast. Quick reminder, there's a free Weather NorCal app. Download it today. Just search for Weather NorCal in your app store, and you've got everything I have to offer right there in the palm of your hands. All right, so again, we've got the area of low pressure spinning right here. As that moves away off to the south and east, our winds are going to start to subside here, along with that high pressure kind of moving off to the west too. But looking at Futurecast, let's take you through the day on Saturday. So again, we've got that fog returning, some clouds moving in by around midday. You've got a chance for a few showers here and there. By 5 p.m., you're seeing some of those showers off to the north and east on Saturday, but still fairly dry. Then we go into your Sunday. So here's Sunday. We take into the morning hours. There you can see some of the fog along the coast, starting off with that fog. That fog should burn off. Then as we go into Sunday around midday, we start to see fairly dry conditions, but looks like we may see a chance for a stray shower developing here for parts of Modoc County as we go into Sunday afternoon. So bottom line, if you have any plans, say an Easter egg hunt for Sunday morning, I think the winds will be calm across the board. We're not going to see any rain. It's really not until Sunday afternoon that we may see some activity here developing in northern Laston and southern Modoc County. But otherwise, it should be dry through the day on Sunday for everyone. So let's talk about those winds again. The area of low pressure right here, that's moving off to the east. So as it does that and high pressure moves to the west, they're spreading apart. That means the pressure gradient is weakening, and that also means weaker winds going into your Saturday. Now, the ridge of high pressure is just going to kind of stay off over the eastern Pacific. That's important to note because if it were on top of us, you can bet we'd be looking at temperatures most likely at least 90 degrees, but that's going to keep our temperatures down a bit here. Still warm, still above normal through the middle of next week, but then we start to see the chances for some afternoon showers developing in the mountains starting Wednesday, Thursday. We got to watch this system. Now, this is the one that could potentially bring parts of even the valley a chance for some showers here by Friday evening and into Saturday morning, just in time for cool April nights, so wouldn't you know. This is not guaranteed. The timing of this, the intensity of this, it is going to most likely change from next model run to next model run. So we'll keep watching this very closely. The timing of this is something we'll watch here. If it even stays in the forecast, we'll see. Now, the Climate Prediction Center is picking up on that potential for some wet weather, and in fact, the lighter shades of green indicating the smallest chance of seeing above normal rainfall. Darker shades of green, better chances of above normal rainfall. So you can see we're just barely within that category, so anything we do see most likely won't amount to much. Now again, we take a look at the winds. By midday tomorrow, fairly calm winds, a little breezy for the coast. Then we take you into Saturday afternoon, still breezy for the coast. A little breezy for some of the higher elevations north and east, but still not that bad for the valley. By Sunday, we're looking at calm winds across the board, minus Crescent City. So Easter egg hunts, you're dry, and calm winds too. But by the afternoon, by the evening, all right, now we're seeing those very strong winds along the coast and pretty gusty winds here off to the north and east, but a little breezy out of the south here for parts of the valley, but not that bad. And also noticing that trending downward with the temperatures here, getting in that cooler to near normal category. In fact, we take a look at that 10-day trend, see there's that dip in the temperatures, getting right around normal to even just below normal by next Friday into that weekend, but then temperatures ramping right back up again after that. Let's take a look at those wave heights, and I do anticipate that we're going to see some fairly high wave heights as we go into your Saturday. And look at Sunday. We actually may see it retreat a little bit here, but staying in place. So there is that small corrective advisory here for tonight and into tomorrow, and that'll probably be extended through a good portion of the weekend. There's a look at your North Coast for North State, Northern California forecast. There's the North Coast. Here's the North State in general. All right, so overnight tonight, upper 40s to about 50 in the valley. We're talking 30s for most of the higher elevations, although in Trinity County, inland, mid to upper 40s, and looks like for the coast, in the mid 40s. All right, let's take a look at your Trinity County neighborhood forecast. Temperatures in the 70s for most of you. Douglas City about 80, 73 degrees for Ruth. There's that chance for showers by Thursday into Friday of next week. 60 in Fortuna, 65 in Blue Lake, and 73 degrees for Garberville. You're dry, most likely even through Friday. Although by Friday, maybe a chance for some of those showers coming in for the inland areas in particular here by Friday. Temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. All right, so take a look at your Siskiyou County neighborhood forecast for your Saturday. Temperatures mid to upper 60s, 65 in Weed, 75 for Happy Camp, and Etna about 68. There's that slight chance for a stray shower or sprinkle. Nothing to be concerned about. Don't cancel outdoor plans over it. Wednesday is another slight chance for showers toward the end of next week as well. Modoc County, also nothing to cancel any outdoor plans over. A stray sprinkle or a brief light shower. Dry through Tuesday. A chance for off and on showers here for Wednesday afternoon, Thursday, and possibly into Friday as well. 68 for Chester, 66 for Westwood on Saturday, 70 for Paradise, and there you can see for Susanville, off and on chance for those afternoon showers developing here for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. By the way, it is Susanville. It's mainly to the north and east portions of Lassen County that could see that chance for showers. I think everyone else in the eastern mountains should remain dry for your Saturday. And again, anything we do see on Saturday is going to be few and far between and very light. There's your Valley neighborhood forecast of the south, around 80, close to 80 degrees here. We're talking about 78 degrees for Corning on Saturday, 79 for Hamilton City, and Willows about 81. Your 7-day forecast for Chico, about 80 degrees for your Easter Sunday. We keep it that way through Wednesday. And then there's that dip in the temperatures. That's the first sign of that potential for some rain even for the valley near the end of next week. There you can see about 80 degrees for Redding and Anderson, 79 for Cottonwood, 75 for Lakehead as well as Whiskeytown. And there's a look at your 7-day forecast for Redding. We're keeping it around 80 degrees here through Wednesday, 75 Thursday, down to 70 by Friday. Maybe, just maybe, a chance for showers as early as next Friday, if not into that Saturday of that next weekend. Have yourselves a great evening. Brian Wilson will be in for the rest of the weekend to give you your latest forecast. I'll be back again tomorrow on Monday morning, that is, at 6 o'clock, the latest forecast, and live on Coffee with Krueger at 6:30. Have a great weekend.
This May, get active with the Shasta Bike Month and Challenge. For both beginner and experienced cyclists, you can ride anywhere, anytime during the month of May. Whether it's to work, the store, or a leisurely spin on a trail, every ride counts. Join the challenge and log your rides with the Love to Ride platform. Compete as a team of coworkers, friends, or family. Every bike ride you take earns you chances to win local prizes. Sign up today at ShastaBikeChallenge.org.